this is Anna from Lexingby Journals. I hope everybody's well today. And we are going to do today we're going to do a new project. And as I said to you last time when we were doing this medieval scenery diorama screen project we did last time, I told you I was thinking about doing something else as well. So today I'm going to make a theater tunnel book or fold out, whatever you would like to call it, and that could go inside a journal. And I thought we could start something new this way. We could start adding these little things in our journals, and it would be fun. So to start with, printed three images, the same image in three different sizes. And I did the 100, 110, 120. So this one is 100, 110, 120, and I cut these around. And I'm going to cut the images in different parts of them so that I can create this tunnel effect, which I did yesterday and I've shown on Instagram. This is just an experiment, so don't judge me, but this is what I did yesterday. So we're going to create the same thing today together, and I hope you enjoy this video. Just to say before we begin, there is a Facebook group, Lexingby Journal. It's not a page, it's a group, and if you would like to exchange information, or you would like to ask questions, or whatever any comments, whatever you like, please join this group. You'll find it, it's spelled Lexingby with a capital L, and it's one word with journals, and journals is with capital L as well. So it's Lexingby Journals in one. And welcome, please come. And because I thought some of you have questions and you ask things, and I respond, but I don't know if you see my responses. It's a bit difficult on YouTube, and I think it's easier to communicate on Facebook, and we can also send private messages there as well. So even if you don't really like being on Facebook or whatever, all you need to do is just start a very basic account and join our group, and this way we can communicate better there. So, but otherwise, please email me, and the email is information under this video. Okay, so we'll start by, first of all, I will cut the pieces, and then I will show you what I've done, and I won't do that while you're here because I think that'll take a long time. So I'll just cut the pieces, and then I will explain what I've done, and we can begin attaching everything together. So let's start. And I need to start by creating an accordion effect on the sides of this image, this tunnel book, and I'll call it tunnel book from now on because it's just easier to communicate it. So this is what I've done. This is just an experiment from yesterday, so don't judge me. But this is what I need to do. So I've put them both one on top of the other so I can get the width of the taller image, the longer and taller and larger image, the one that I measured to be 120% when I was printing. So I am going to cut it to the size of that image, because that's what the image that it's going to be. That's the partly in the front, the first one. And I'm saying partly because we will be cutting around and adapting these. So there, this is it. I've got that, and I've also got some for the background in the end to place the final image for the tunnel. So I'm going to fold these in an accordion. So I'm using my bone folder here, as you can see, and I will be folding. It's quite hard to fold it, and I understand if you find it difficult. It's not easy. I've had to try a few times to work out the best way. In my case, I thought the best way to do it was folding both the papers together. This way they're both going to be straight and equal, and we won't have any, we won't have any trouble with adjusting all the images in the right places. So they're all, as you can see, equal. It takes a little bit of time and patience, but we have to be patient with this project because it's not an easy one, not a very easy one, not a hard one either, but not the easiest one. So we just have to do it slowly. I will be editing quite a few things from here, so you don't have to, you're not going to get tired of watching things that you don't really need to watch, and you understand how to do anyway. So this is ready. The last bit is not equal with the others, but it doesn't matter. That will be the at the beginning or the end, we'll see. The folding the paper into, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will do 7 of these. Okay, so I have cut all the three different images into different layers. I will show you how, and I've also zigzagged the paper. I changed the color of the background because I think this is nicer. And I just wanted to show you this is one. Okay, so this is the outer layer, and I showed you how we did this part so that it will fold. And then I sized the other ones, the ones that I've cut already. This one, and this come from the 3 different images that I cut, the 3 different sizes, and that's all we needed. We just needed the 3 different sizes, and this one is the same as this. So these 3 are the 3 different images cut in different ways. As you can see, this one, there's more of this one here, a little bit less, and a lot less. The first one would be the frame. The second one, which will go under, will be the second layer, let's say, here. The third one is this, okay? And the final one is this one, which is the background. So it's all ready. And the other thing I've done is, with this one I told you I've folded this part. The other one, the second one, doesn't need very much. I've just reinforced it with a bit of paper here, but it doesn't need much because it is the same. It will be easy to attach onto the paper, but these 2 will be a little bit harder because they're smaller, so I have put a background on them underneath. And it's really easy. All you do is you just cut them all to be the same size as this one when it's folded. So I hope that all makes sense, but you see, that's what it is. So I have folded this piece here, and I have attached the first part of the theater on the first layer, and this piece I'm going to attach onto this, so that it will be able to open and close with the book. So when the tunnel book is closed, it all goes in like that. I'll put it a little bit closer like that so that you don't see anything else but the dome. And very carefully I attach it. I would have put sticky tape, but because it's so difficult to work it out, because it's the first time I'm doing this, I'm going to just do it with glue on this part. The rest of it I'm using double-sided sticky tape, because this way it's easy. And I will start with attaching the end, this part. Okay, so I will start with attaching this one. in the end, because this one is really in a way dictating the proportions of the other ones. Here, and so I will adhere it. For this purpose you can also use double-sided sticky if you're comfortable with it. So this is the one side attached. And this is the other side here. That's the way it would be. And then we will start building on it. So where's my little bone folder? I'm just going to give it a little bit of a fold. Okay, and now we're going to go for the next layer, which will be this one. And I've measured them all beforehand in the way that they would all fit properly. As I said to you, the main thing is that they've been connected to scrapbook paper so that they will be they will be the right way, you know. They're not they won't lose their like that. So they will they will all be centered the right way. So there's the second one, and that's also very well centered there. And again, I will glue this part. And I'll give it a bit of just a little clean there so the glue doesn't come out. And then I will close this part as well, and I will adapt it to the, that's it. Now this part is ready as well. Okay. I've cut these so that when it unfolds, they don't fold together. And this is the second layer. And here is the third layer. So we'll put this here, like this. So again, just a little bit of glue here. So obviously this takes a little bit longer than what I show you on the video, but if you have in your mind exactly how you want to do it, if you got the plan, then it's easier. You've just got to cut them out. and measure them so that they will all be in the right place. And when you're folding, just make sure that they all fall into the right place as well. So I was thinking, if you're quite adventurous, if one's quite adventurous, they can add so the reason why it's easier with the glue, unless you're really well trained and you know exactly where everything goes, it's easier because you can move it around, shift it a bit. Whereas if you do the double-sided tape, you've really got to know where it's all going. Otherwise, you'll just have it ripping, because the tape is not very forgiving. It's just, it goes there and it won't move. That's it. It's where it is, and that's it. So this is another one ready, another layer. And finally, this is the first one, and you see how it's folding with this. And it will go here. There. So we will glue that on as well. Add it. That's right. And it's ready. And then you can see how it works now, and it folds very well. Straighten it up. If you can move it a bit, straighten up the zigzag a bit, and there. That's it. Move it a bit so that it falls into place, and your little theatre is ready. And it's great to play with with kids, with little kids or grandchildren. I think it's a great little thing to do. All you need is just some cardstock and some scrapbook paper and the images. Just need 3 images and 3 different or 4 different sizes, depending on how many layers you want to do. So just to recap, this has been printed on 120 GSM cardstock, and I used ivory. Doesn't really matter what cardstock. I also have scrapbook paper of one color, and I used for this project a red one and a greeny one because I thought it matches very well with the actual colors here. And the image comes from Graphics Fairy, the premium website bundles. It's called the Theatrical Characters bundle. And I also printed these characters we will incorporate onto this. So we're not 100% finished yet. I'm going to add the little figures. Okay, so I've done a bit of fussy cutting here. A lot of these little characters, these beautiful little theatrical characters, and they are individual. They're all together in one piece, so I didn't need to Photoshop them or anything to put them all together. So it was so easy. I just cut them and cut a few of them. I just wanted to show you how I was imagining it. And then, of course, one can add all of them if one likes. But there are so many. It's just, as I said, it's lovely. It's a lovely toy, like a lovely thing to play with little children and adults. And with adults. I think what I would do, though, which I didn't do and I should, is distress them a bit. I need a bit of that because the ivory paper is just a bit too bright. There, just a bit of distressing, and you're right into the atmosphere of the times. Distress the rest of them, and some of them I've cut, I've left this part so that they can be attached behind, and others can be attached in the front. So when you're opening your book or your little tunnel book, and you can do a cover on it, definitely. It'd be nice to have a cover. And when you're opening it, you'll be able to see all your characters in it. I'm going to have this. It's hard to show you from here, but I will show you when you can see it from the top, I think. And keep adding. And here, I think we're done now, because there's not much left to add. In the different layers. Alright, so there you are. There are the characters as well. So I'll take some pictures for you so you can see it when it's already done. And the only thing that we could do, just to finish it off, is to decorate a little bit the corner, the side here, so that it's not just this plain green. I will add an extra layer on the top, which I had from previously because I had to cut it beforehand, but one can print another one if you would like, or any other way to decorate it, and just add it here into the corner. There. This adds even an extra layer here, which is nice. So I'll add that there. And now we have a bit more of a finished look. And it's there, that's it. Finished. Well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this project. I hope it will inspire you to do something like this as well. And I will link the premium site of the Graphics Fairy here on this video for anybody who might like to have a look at their bundles. I will also link the our Facebook page of Leximpute Journals and my email. So if anybody wants to get in touch about anything and any questions, please do get in touch via email. So thank you very much for watching today and have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.